powers were transferred through bites. Everyone in their class went home with bite marks after Bex and Quinn told them if they ever wanted to fly or be invisible or turn broccoli into cupcakes, they had to bite each other, which they did. They bit the stew out of each other. In the end, it cost us a generous donation to the school library. 4 weeks later, Bex and Quinn were asked to leave Willow and never come back after tiptoeing past their teacher, the teacher's assistant, and the teacher's assistant's assistant, carrying their new shoes. Shoes a classmate had told them were ugly. They hid the shoes inside a toaster oven in the teacher's lounge. An unsuspecting terrific twos teacher, preheating the oven for her lean cuisine cauliflower crust 3-cheese pizza, set the shoes and the teacher's lounge on fire. It cost us a soccer field refurbish. That night, Bradley and I sat the girls down and didn't tell them they were on their last Willow leg and that they'd better keep little lids on it. Instead, we followed the school's sage advice and initiated a reward program. Rather than discipline them for what they did, we rewarded them for what they didn't do, which made no sense to us. For one, neither of us were raised that way, and for another, we knew our daughters. It wouldn't work, but we loved our girls, we wanted to be good parents, and we only went along because of the school's sly habit of reminding us at every turn that they'd forgotten more about early childhood development than we would ever know. For every day Bex and Quinn didn't come home from school with frowny face stickers plastered all over their Willow jumpers, they earned a scoop of ice cream. To be rewarded on Saturday mornings. Ice cream breakfast with Mom and Dad, up to 5 scoops for keeping their little selves in check for 7 little hours Monday through Friday, one of which they slept through. They supposedly slept through. Shoegate happened during nap time with 3 adults in the classroom who thought the girls were asleep. When the ice cream didn't work, the school advised us to up the ante, suggesting the girls were too cooped up as a result of living in a hotel, then went on to tell us one of Bex and Quinn's classmates, the daughter of the romance author, had a barn, 3 ponies, and a riding arena in her backyard. As a result of all the fresh air and exercise, the child was a model student who never caused a moment's trouble. So we spent an absolute fortune turning 2,000 square feet of space we weren't really using into an enclosed glass patio, complete with grass and extensive landscaping, all the way to many palm trees. We added a bike trail throughout. One corner held a multi-level princess castle and another a pretend beach with an elaborate sprinkler system that mimicked little waves. Our dogs loved it. Our daughters couldn't care less except for the indoor-outdoor rooms hide-and-seek properties. And 2 weeks after we unveiled their new at-home playground, Willow's School for Exceptional Children unveiled their own new playground we'd been forced to purchase for the school after Bex and Quinn, claiming a little birdie told them to, freed all the residents of the Spread My Little Wings display in the critter classroom. A thrilling 3s teacher lost 2 square inches of her hair when she had to have 6 stitches after a woodpecker attack. Since the library donation, refurbished soccer field, and new playground equipment, and in addition to Willow's Ivy League-worthy tuition of $22,000 per child per semester, we'd purchased miles of new red velvet drapes for the school's massive theater stage, and I'd been coerced into chairing the fall festival fundraiser. Bex and Quinn were only 6 months into their pre-K careers, and we were going broke. And for their latest trick, they took my birth control pills for show and tell. I wondered what else the school could get out of us. Whatever they want, don't pay it. It's extortion. You could hire a neurosurgeon and a microphysicist to homeschool the girls for what Willow is costing you. My best friend and partner, Fantasy Herb, 6 feet tall, casually elegant, she looked like a live version of a chocolate-skinned Barbie, a woman who took no prisoners, and that could be because she was a former prison guard, arrived midway through my phone call. She gathered right away it was Willow on the other end of the line. She sat down at her desk to the right of mine, then pushed a hot cup of coffee and the note under my nose. I was on hold while Cricket discussed my case with Willow's headmaster, Barbara Wellesley, so I gratefully accepted the coffee, but didn't write Fantasy back.